Hello everyone and welcome back for another episode of Gloomhaven. Well, we're down to 3 mercenaries. One who needs to get perk points in order for us to unlock some kind of musician, maybe a bard. One who needs to kill elite monsters. And it's not the Inferno Blade anymore, it's now the Tremor Blade. That's good. Okay. And one who needs to donate gold to the Sanctuary of the Great Oak, which we're not going to do for a very long time. I'm pretty certain that Emotion's going to be with us for a while. Wand of Darkness, though, that could be interesting. And, of course, another quest. And speaking of quests, we've had a couple of quests unlock just at the end of the last episode. There is the Well of the Unfortunate and... was it Clockwork Cove? It must have been the Clockwork Cove. I think it was the Clockwork Cove. Yeah, with the ancient machinery, that was it. So, the question is, where are we going to go? Occupy the pressure plate in the final room. It seems like it's going to be convoluted. Some more documents tell of a magical well in Gloomhaven, and we have to pick up a doll. I think we'll probably go for this. Wishing well. Nice idea. Firstly, wishing, always great. Secondly, people throw money in wishing wells. So, I'm thinking that there could be a lot of money here as well. Hey? Hey? Either way, we're going to have a city encounter first. And here we go. Right, yeah, they're looking to put an expedition together to gather logs from around the Corpsewood. Let's join as a logger. That will give prosperity, which takes us up to wealth level 6. Loads more designs. Reaping Scythe, Pendant of Dark Pacts. All these sound very cool. Let's have a very quick look through them. We're not going to spend any money because we've already earmarked our money, but Pendant of Dark Pacts. During a turn, refresh 2 of your consumed items and gain a... Well, refreshing 2 consumed items is nice. Gaining a curse, not so much, but it's not that bad. Refreshing 2 of your consumed items is actually interesting because this gets consumed. I wonder if there's anything else that refreshes consumed items. Empowering talent. Well, you can't wear both of them at the same time. Still, interesting. Over here, the flea-bitten shawl. You consider to have an initiative of 99 for the purpose of enemy focusing. Yeah, that comes down to the order. If there's an equidistance to your units, I believe that the person with the higher initiative is the one that the monsters will move towards. Splint mail. Love to see it. That would be an upgrade to chainmail. That gives you shield 1. And yeah, that gives you shield 1 as well. So a direct upgrade. We could sell this for 10 and buy splint mail. Feels like a bit of a waste of money for what it is. There's of course the Inferno Blade, which we've seen before. Reaping Scythe, this is the new one. During your single target melee attack, turn the attack into a big nice swing. Great. Spiked shield. When damaged by an attack, gain shield 1 and retaliate 2. I like that a lot. I wish Blaze could afford it right now, actually. And the Wand of Tremors we've seen. Boots of Quickness at the beginning of the round after all ability increase or decrease by 20. Okay, so that's like speed, but better. And that's the only thing in there. That's worth 70. I mean, changing your initiative value is good, but I don't know if it's that good. Major Mana Potion creates 2 elements. Interesting. Sun Earring. Refresh all of your spent items and perform a heal 3 self. Okay. It's, yeah. I'm sure there is some wonderful combinations you can put together. That power core is worth 70. We do want someone like Crosswalk to get it at some point. But that is going to be like down the line. Okay, we've had our city encounter. We're up to Gloomhaven World 6. No one needs to level up because we're already at level 6. So let's just move on to the well.
You have found some writings which document the existence of an old well in the plains northwest of Gloomhaven.
Okay.
According to a legend, if you drop something of value into the well, it will grant any wish.
Well, something of value. It doesn't say how much value.
Intrigued, you go
Maybe that
researching.
flea-bitten shawl would do. Counter on the way. The first sign of the Inox raiding party was a cloud of dust on the horizon. It was so large, however, there was nowhere to run. City-dwelling scum, one of the Inox in front calls out as you approach. You'll march now to attack your city and wipe it from the face of this land. What do you say to that? Your first thought as you prepare to fight is they'll need a larger army. Before you can strike, though, the sky grows dark. You assume it's a cloud, but then look up to see a giant drake descending on you from above. Let's attack the Inox, because we have an Inox with us. This is fine. You attack the large group of Inox while they're distracted by the creature above you. Things suddenly get very hot, however, when the drake begins spitting fire into the melee. The Inox scatter and you suffer from severe burns where the elder drake lands in front of you. My apologies. I was only trying to help. 25 gold each. Wounded and suffering 2 damage. This is probably fine. We'll be able to heal this up. 25 gold each. That is amazing. That's brilliant. I wish we had that before we set off. So we're going to need to do some pretty quick healing.
A short distance from the well's supposed location, you run across a finely dressed middle-aged man, crouched down and weeping into his hands. There is no hope left. My daughter is dying, and no medic can help her no matter what money I throw at them. I went searching for anything that could possibly save her, and my last hope was to throw this doll of hers down the well and wish for a miracle. The man sobs violently, then continues, but the whole shrine is overrun by vermlings. There's no way to get to the well. She's doomed. You sigh and grab the doll. For a price, you'll get the doll to the well.
Sure. Okay. Yeah, let's go for Zealot over here. Kill 5 or more monsters seems likely, and have 1 or more monsters always around. At the end of this one, we're going to be doing some enchanting, because we've got the money for it now. Dangerous start. There is side rooms. Right, okay, so the dog... So we need to pick up the doll. There's the doll. The doll can be passed from one mercenary to another by performing a loot action within range of whoever's holding it. Interesting. If a mercenary becomes exhausted, the doll will be dropped. More vermlings may appear behind you unexpectedly. So I'm assuming it's grab the doll and somehow push through to the target. So, bounce back will get us healing up that little bit that's on us. And it would put us next to you. And then we can go cauterize and get a decent amount of wound damage out. I like that. I wonder if I should start you there. 1, 2, 3. We could start you there. It makes little difference, actually. put you there. Over here, actually, let's swap them over. Righteous Strength and Purifying Aura would get us moving really quickly, but not quickly enough. I do need you to be moving a little bit slower, actually. Fine. We'll do Cauterize and Furious Aid. It's all part of a master plan. So Righteous Strength to get the blessing out. Purifying Aura to get the blessing and strengthening out. We want, again, it's going to be healing and summoning. We'll get the Thorn Shooter out. So Biting Wind and Wild Animation. Let's make this work. It's going to be a lot of ranged damage incoming. Let's double down on the blesses. Do we want to use the healing potion? Not yet. We can wait on that. I will, however, use the minor stamina potion to get back Righteous Strength. Okay, out comes the Thorn Shooter. Heal up on herself. Are you immediately going to die? You might. I will hope not, but it might happen. I might have been better off summoning on the other side. Yeah, that's a pain. Heal up, and we will go... Oh, you're just out of range on that side. Fine. Well, 1, 2... We should have stayed in the middle. Although we wouldn't have been able to reach either of the ones at the back, actually. So I'm actually happy with this. Let's go for that elite. Cool, a big stun. Honestly, not bad. Let's get both of those back. Stings a little, but it's fine. That's annoying, that spot of range. Okay, well, Cauterize again. But we will use Spiked Armor to move here. Yeah. Attack both of these. And Cauterize to do the damage. Unwavering Hand will get us healing ourselves up a little. And we can Grasp the Void to do a bit of damage. Righteous Strength allows us to move, and Illuminate the target will be a big hit. Yeah, those Shaman are going to be annoying. Let's step to here. Get the attack out. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, I can live with it. Gonna hit you. Gonna hit you, and we'll hit you as well. Another stun. You'd love to see it. Okay, let's start healing ourselves up. So we're going to be attacking 5 and strengthening everyone near us. So if we go here and smack this one, it'll probably kill him. Let's have a look and see what they're doing. You're attacking 2, that's not bad. You're attacking 3, which is not terrible. You're blessing yourself and healing nearby things, which is not really much of a problem. Yeah, so we'll go here. Actually, we need to... Ooh, I did not route that properly. Fine, we'll not get the... No, we need the healing. Fine, we'll come this way and hit you instead. I should have routed my movement better. It was not my smartest positioning. Cool, he's going to die on his turn. I feel happy about that. Position heal thyself. And I'll take this with the disadvantage, because we've got a disadvantage on everything, and we're still going to get healing on ourselves. It's really not bad. So he tried to heal up, but obviously it did nothing at all. Ooh, okay. So with our advantage because of strengthen, we can do unstoppable destruction on you. So what are we going to do in terms of movement? Actually, we could Fatal Fury and unstoppable destruction to give us like the option to move around as we need. Like we could hit this guy with unstoppable destruction, then stab and move here, stab him. That's not terrible. I think we'll get the wolves out actually. Let's go inexorable momentum. Although we could use that to just kill you. And Living Night. Sure, we'll do that. So we're not going to get the wolves out unless like there's a really, really good... I mean, the wolves do have pierce, so they're going to be useful, but we might want to do it a bit closer to the target. On here, I think it's time we healed ourselves up with Dazzling Charge, so we'll go Glorious Bolt and Dazzling Charge. Imps are going to do cursing, apparently. So I say, nay. In fact, let's be smart again. Attack 1 range 4, target 2 curse. Yeah, so it's going to be annoying. The Shaman is going to attack 2 range 4 and muddle. That's not too bad. There's only one Shaman that's going to live. So, yeah. You die. And we could step forwards a bit and get some money. Rather than all attacks gaining a disadvantage. I don't think it's really necessary. It's a big hit. So you're going to die. And I am going to step this way and hit you as well. The healing on kill is a really, really good thing for the Berserker. Right. Sort out your healing issue. And then this isn't really going to do much, so maybe I'll just step down and grab the doll. Okay, 2 curses, that's not bad. And not much damage over here. He's going to die on the next turn anyway, so we can pretty much ignore him. And he's going to die on the next turn as well. Okay. So, bounce back moves us 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming that we can get through. That's a locked door. We're going to have to go in here. Okay. 1, 2. Rather than using bounce back, let's use Defiance of Death and Unbridled Power. That will get us a bit closer, get some gold, and then the following turn we can push him further. Empowering Command will get back 3 discarded cards on someone, assuming they're nearby. So let's say Divided Mind and Negative Energy moves you to there. So we need you to go slower than 55. With a worthwhile second action. Maybe defensive stance, actually. Okay, we'll do that. Going quick, but he's gonna die. Step in, get some gold. This is useless. Step in and get some gold. This is useless. You're going to get back a bunch of cards. Healing, did you say? Healing, did you say? And let's say inexorable momentum. And then we can step down and grab some gold. Okay, maximum healing, so Biting Wind on Wavering Hand. We can afford to go relatively slowly. I don't think we're going to activate Weapon of Purity, because the room itself is not big enough to... If we moved in 3, 1, 2, 3, there's all that extra space over there. So let's say Hammer Blow and Practical Plans. And over here, Bounce Back will get us 1, 2, 3, plus potentially Boots. And Break the Chains, move some things around. I said plus potentially Boots, but I think we're just doing it guaranteed without them. Funnily enough, this would have been actually close enough. Alright, who are we going to hit? Because we're not going to want to pull them in because we need that space available. Oh no, they're going to come in as well, aren't they? Well, in that case, we want to... really grab who we can. What's the shaman going to do? Actually, the shaman's going to move... do some healing. The scout's going to move and loot. So... this is actually the best. You know what? I will pull him in. Skip the pull. Okay, he didn't go where I thought he was going to go at all. Fine, we'll make it work. Healing and healing. You've come on through. Welcome, my friend. I mean, we are kind of blocked in, which is annoying, but we can still do big hits. Well, let's hit him first. From the blink, Furious Aid, maximum momentum, unending dominance, and we'll do what we can over here. That shaman's healing is annoying, but there's not really much we can do about it. We could push one of them back, but I think probably just stabbing them is going to be as useful as anything. Let's focus on this guy. And we'll get a worthwhile heal over there. If I move in a little bit, we can actually shoot him. So let's see if we can take out the shaman. Look at that. Just what we wanted. And these are just looting again. We're going to not be able to get that gold, but I'm fine with that. Kill him and bless and strengthen you. Short rest time. Sure, we'll lose break the chains. Because we're right next to these guys, spiked armor seems a pretty good call. And I'm not going to go for cauterized. Let's go for unstoppable destruction again. That's relatively quick in terms of attacks. Short rest over here. Fine, we'll lose divided mind. Biting wind is a nice attack, but we could also go inexorable momentum and oh no, let's I would really like to start cursing, get grasping the void out. So let's do that and unending dominance. Actually no, that and biting wind. By then we might need to heal. Short rest over here. Rather not lose glorious bolt because it's an attack on the bottom, but purifying aura is fine. Weapon of Purity, move and attack. And then practical plans. Okay, they're going relatively quickly, but not too quickly. skip the movement, get the attack off. And we'll do smack on you ×2. There's the heal. So that's one definitely gone. And another so dead. Oh no. Well, we had to use the curse at some point. This is going to be really good for us getting money. I will say that. You know what? I'm actually going to step away one. To get the attack and curse out properly. Because we didn't need to heal up. So no point in us having a disadvantage. One, two, three, 4 squares we need to move. So it's going to be anything plus the boots. The boots can move 3 by themselves. So let's say bounce back and unbridled power. We'll ignore it for the moment. So that'll trigger this. I think now might be a time for us to get Living Night out. Let's go Living Night and negative energy. So we're going slowly, but we'll be able to respond to stuff. And over here we want to go relatively quickly. Righteous Strength and illuminate the target. And kill him with a big hit. A little bit of healing, and this is unfortunately wasted. But it has opened up the next room. What have we got in here? We've got Forest Imps, who are going to be doing some nasty cursing things. Thankfully before we summon anyone. And the Stone Golem, who's going to move in a little bit. Oh, there's decent traps in there. Okay. Well. Ooh, and more have spawned in down here. Well, in that case... Oh, we can't quite get close enough because he's in the way. That's annoying. Well, let's... 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. To move round. Give ourselves a shield. Get this guy killed. So I don't think these Vermling are actually going to do anything. Well, now is definitely the time to get the wolves out. And we could move up here. We're in a slightly more lucrative position. Oh! Painful. Oh, and there's traps in this room now as well. That's just mean. Luckily, it's not something we really care about. 1, 2, 3. So from the brink will get us to there, and then cauterize. It's not. They're not really in range. So let's say Fatal Fury, and we'll generate fire. Unwavering Hand will get us moving relatively quickly, along with Inexorable Momentum to try and damage one of these guys off. We're not really close enough for Empowering Command to, unless he turns around, which might happen. Let's say Empowering Command to go relatively early, and Dazzling Charge to get a heal on ourselves. We'll see how that works out. Golem's moving and suffering damage. Everyone else is moving slower than us. Ow! The damage on me! It's so painful. That is potentially painful though. Oh, big wallop. And that's just unfortunate. Do you feel like targeting the Impelite is going to be the best thing, but it's going to heal up? I mean, they're all going to heal up, aren't they? So maybe hitting you. I wish we could move this wolf. If he hadn't come in quite as quickly, it would have been perfect. That's actually pretty nice. That is pretty nice. For who's moving where? Let's move you a bit closer this direction. So, heal yourself up. Drink your potion, because that's just sensible. And you can't move, so that ability is unfortunately wasted. Really painful. Oh, you just decided to do a double heal. Youch. So this is changed into a lot of pain. Defiance of Death and Cauterize. Let's try and get some assistance out. We'll do a short rest. Sure, we'll lose negative energy. Biting Wind will get some healing out. You'll be doing some biting. And Inexorable Momentum will allow us to keep the pressure on, I hope. We could put you in defensive stance, actually. That's not a terrible plan. So Hammer Blow and defensive stance. We're going slowly, but shield 5 and heal yourself. Wow. I guess we're not getting in there. Oh, wolf. It's It's great you got a wound on it, but that was wasted. Speaking of wasted. Really very unfortunate that. One, two, three, because this one's already got a wound on it. Okay, who are we gonna hit? The one that's more likely to die. I'm honestly flabbergasted. Let's get another shield, try and minimize the damage. Very quickly gone painful. Alright. Unwavering Hand and Grasp the Void over here. Glorious Bolt, Protective Blessing. We might just need to, like, burn heal ourselves up. And it's going to be a short rest here. Oh, I like Fatal Fury. Let's redraw that. Unbridled Power, sure. So what I'm thinking is we can use Fatal Fury to kill something that's got 4 hit points. Which might be the Shaman, actually, if we could get next to the Shaman. Which we're not going to be able to do this turn. So actually, getting a spiked armor, that's going to allow us to step in and smack you. And then another... Actually, then a Fatal Fury. Yeah, that will kill you. So that's one gone. And we'll... oh god, more cursing. The Shaman's going to die before his next action, though. The muddling is annoying. Oh, it's an elite. Doesn't count, right? Okay, fine. We'll just stab him then. He'll still die, but we're not going to get healing from it. Which is a shame. Good job, Wolf. Have some healing, mate. And speaking of healing, let's throw some down here. So many times zeros. This is insane. Insanely unfortunate. He's going to die anyway. Question is, do we want to use the healing on ourselves? He's going to attack forward with poison. Yeah, it would be sensible to do this now. Ah, it's not 2 targets, it's only 1 target. That's fine. 3 range 4 curse. Yeah. You know what? Step to here. Just zonking clean out in one go. Yeah, this is very painful. I knew it'd be tricky, but this is very, very tricky. So we're gonna want bounce back and cauterize. You're on the other side of that wall, aren't you? Yeah, that's annoying. It's going to be a short rest. We'll use Illuminate the target because we can't really afford to do much else. Righteous Strength will get that poison gone from us. And Practical Plans will be a big hit. Rather not lose an extra ball momentum, let's lose Grasping the Void instead. We'll go Inexorable Momentum and Unending Dominance to get our cards back. So what I'm thinking is coming to here. And then effectively blasting you, and you with wounds. They're getting lots more cursing now, but as long as we keep burning through the curses, that's fine, right? I think we want to focus on this guy. Actually, no, we could just take out the Vermling Elite. 1, 2, 3. Ah, it's reduced. We're not going to heal up because of the defensive stance. Ooh, that's a mistake on my part. Fine, we'll step in here. Skip the movement. Get the shield though. What are these guys going to do? Attack 5, range 3. We could just kill this one outright. Give me the cards back. So we'll take Living Night, we'll take Wild Animation. We'll take Divided Mind and Grasping the Void. And then probably burn through most of these as the pain comes. That was a big hit. Okay, that wasn't the worst. So we might just need to burn 2 cards. Or burn 1 available card, sorry. Which will be Divided Mind. Okay. Unstoppable Destruction will allow us to hit it hard. We're not going to be able to push it back. And we need to get one space closer. So from the wrinkle, move us closer. Unstoppable destruction will be the big hit we need. Weapon of Purity will allow us to move up and attack. Dazzling Charge will let us get a heal across. Right. Yeah, we're going to have to do it that way. And we want to heal up, really. So Biting Wind. And Living Night to get wolves out, I think. Step on in. No one that we can... Well, we can target you, but we can't push you anywhere. Oh, actually, we could push him back to there. That's not a terrible plan, because we could get a wolf in it, like an ablative wolf. Except we want to actually hit him, so... Skip the push. Take the damage. Have a hit. That's really quite solid. I'm glad we didn't push him because he's now acting as a blocker. Now might be a good time to heal, but this is a normal enemy that we could kill with Fatal Fury. Right, here's that healing. Maybe I should have summoned them there, but actually I'm fine with where things are at the moment. That's difficult terrain. Fine, we'll just move into here. Skip the attack. So that Stone Golem will actually die before he can act next time. Defiance of Death, Furious Aid. If we get the kill early, great. But it's not strictly necessary. Unwavering Hand, Grasp the Void. Cursing and or healing. Empowering Command would be really good on you if we could get next to you. So we would need to move through. Yeah, let's do that. We'll move around this side and we'll empower you. It's going to suffer damage anyway. So he's stepping in, and he's attacking the guy I'd like him to. As much as you can like anyone to attack you. Now's the time to heal, I think. Although we could get rid of your poison now. Let's do that. That's going to give us a lot more flexibility in terms of actual healing. Good job, Wolf. Other Wolf. In you go. Yeah! Everything has changed. Right. Heal up over here. And heal up yourself. We still want to do the card recovery though. 3 cards, you will get back Unwavering Hand, Inexorable Momentum, and Grasping the Void. Ooh, blimey. Right, short rest. Now at the end we need to get down to 3 cards. We can burn cards as we go. There's some that's just going to be easy to burn, like from the Rink and Defiance of Death. We can burn both of those on 1 turn. So for now, let's actually move us in 1, 2, 3, and spiked armor. Why not? Inexorable Momentum lets us move in 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll go around the edge for this one. And oh, actually, we could use Wild Unwavering Hand and Wild Animation. We'll move in super far. And actually, going along the edge, it looks like that's the right route to go. I wonder if there's going to be anything in there. And this is going to have to be a short rest. We want to be moving as far as possible, so we'll go Practical Plans. That'll give us a move of 4, and Dazzling Charge will give us a bit of healing for now. Ignore the wolf's ability to come closer. Let's get in as far as we can over here. And put on some ablative armor. We could just charge up the middle to save 1 space. Might be a bit foolish, but you know what, we're going to heal 1 anyway. It's all fine. Now we're moving 3, 1, 2, 3. Except I'll try and move slowly. You can move 3, 1, 2, 3. Actually, from the Rink will allow us to fully heal you. So let's instead we'll use Defiance of Death to move in a little bit, and from the Rink to get a full heal over here. And we'll try and go quickly with Righteous Strength to move 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that'd be good. And then Protective Blessing. I wish that disarmed all the traps. That'd be super handy. That is the wrong thing. That is not what I wanted to do. Well, too late now. We'll have to burn it another time. We can use a healing potion on ourselves at least, so we're not worrying about it too much. Coming closer, wolves. Okay, I suspect we're going to have to fight in this final room. Let's do it. Short rest. Sure, we'll lose Grasping the Void. So, an extra raw momentum will get us in there. Well, actually, let's go an extra raw momentum and wild animation. We can use the move 5 to get in and have a look at what's going on. Do these two over here and we'll just try and... We need to be a bit slower than you, don't we? We can use Fatal Fury to move one space in. Probably. Yeah, bring... Okay, there is obstacles in here. And these are going to do some nasty damage ranged attacks. And they're going to move first. So let's just get in and we'll get the wild animation summoned. These aren't multiple targets. We are way too far away to be useful. Well, as one of our targets. Ow. Couldn't just roll low for me, could they? Right. You're going to go quickly. We're going to move you on and you're going to try and heal up. Over here. Short rest. Sure. I think it's going to be Dazzling Charge from Practical Plans. So we'll try and get a tiny bit of healing and try and get a little bit more healing. It needs to be a short rest over here. Bounce back. I want to keep bounce back. All these Defiance of Death. The bounce back gets us to here, which is great. Then we can go from the brink on you before you go charging off with Practical Plans and Dazzling Charge. In we come. A little bit of healing on ourselves. There's from the brink. So you're definitely going to step in. And heal up. Oh, he's coming through. I did not expect that. That was painful. That just nuked him. Well, I don't think we've necessarily lost. So do I go for the big hit on you? Or do I stick with my original plan? I think I stick with my original plan. A little bit more healing. Okay. Fatal Fury would be great if we're in close. Let's try Spiked Armor and Fatal Fury. Try it. No, it only works on normal enemy. We'll save it. We'll go Carterize. We want... Now might be a good time to activate Weapon of Purity. Let's go Righteous Strength and Weapon of Purity. It's not going to be amazing, but... Right, get a wound on them. I wish he was closer, I really do. The times 0 I don't mind so much about. Okay, activate it. We're going to be running really low on cards soon, though. He's made a path. Ow. I'll do these, but it's not going to be enough. We need a short rest over here. Short will lose Righteous Strength. So Practical Plans will get us moving in quite far. We'll do the Dazzling Charge. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. It'll move us to there. And Protective Blessing. And then a short rest and the last bit we could move round. No, because we're not... Right, Practical Plans, Protective Blessing. We need to move in 2. You're going to move in 1. That's fine. I think we've got enough to do this. But I think we actually need to stay here and heal for a turn. Not necessarily for all of them, but certainly for this one. Okay, that's been lucky so far, but that's very unlucky. Let's lose spiked armor, and Fatal Fury is the one we need to kill that guy. And cauterize. Lesson strengthen for what it's worth. We're not really going to be attacking. Come charging in, get a little bit of healing. Okay, on the Sunkeeper, it has to be a short rest. Nope. Yes. So practical plans, that gets us round onto this space. Perfect. We need bounce back out of these. And we've got enough time to get in there. Little bit of healing. We'll try hitting you. It was a good hit. And we'll destroy that for good measure. Put some healing on you just to help you weather the turn. Step on in. Burn those 2 discarded cards on that. Such a big hit. A pretty tough fought
You cast the doll into
mission,
the
that
well
one.
And return to the man who thanks you with coin.
Yeah, more money. So we managed to get Zealot. We didn't manage to get the others, but we got a lot of gold. 4 piles. So that's 16 gold apiece, plus the 25 each at the start. We're going to have some spending money.
A few days later, you hear that the daughter succumbed to her disease, and you are glad you didn't throw anything of value down the well yourself. Some legends can't be trusted.
Another 15 gold each. So we're going to have some level ups as well, because people were pretty close. Crosswalker, definitely. Right, before we do... In fact, we'll do the level up first. So, Crosswalker's reached level 8. Remove all cursed cards from your attack modifier deck, then shuffle the attack modifier discard pile back into the deck. Okay, that's handy. Next 3 times summon allies will suffer damage, they suffer no damage instead. That's also pretty cool. It's a quick one as well. One summoned otherworldly rage. One summoned ally within range 3 performs attack +2 with wound and poison. Yeah, that's a non-question. So we will take out Grasping the Void, I think. The cursing is nice. Actually no, we'll take out Divided Mind. And down here I think we need to start getting some big hitting cards in. Right. enchantments. So in Notion, we were going to make this do poison. So that's a huge step forwards. Cauterize is a very, very handy skill. I would like some of your movement skills to move you a bit further, I think. Well, actually, maybe let's save up for a bless on this. Oh, it's so close. That is so close. Do we have... We're just going to have to be patient. It was a lot of money, but it wasn't nearly enough for everything that I want to do. If I change this to move 4, then it's move 4, attack 4 intrinsically because it boosts our ability. That feels like a really good, solid move. Okay, we'll do that. And then Crosswalker, Otherworldly Rage. Swap positions with any one summoned ally and move 3. It's very nice. I think I'm going to look at our healing abilities. Because we do use these a lot. Let's throw a bless on. Could throw a double bless on. There is a limit to the number of bless modifiers you can get in there, but having a heal which applies double bless means we don't need to worry about the strengthen side of it. Let's do that. There is more I want to do with the Thorn Shooter, but boosting its health by 1 isn't going to keep it alive at the rate that it's getting smacked. We need to summon it behind stuff so it can attack at range. And the same with the wolves. They're quite fragile, and they're situationally really useful, but they do go down quickly. So with area of effect hits, they're just gone. Well, that's a lot of money spent already, but we did succeed in the mission. So I'm very happy about that. Thank you very much for watching, everyone. I do hope you have enjoyed. As always, if you have, be sure to give a big thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so, and you'll be told when the next episode goes live. Otherwise, I'll see you next time for another episode of Gloomhaven. See you soon.